Alright guys, welcome back to Space Mountain Speed Build. Finally I managed it to skip back to the Space Mountain project. I've been busy with other project and except the fact that I'm doing a lot of stuff in my private life, I also did something else with the other project, so I just kept Space Mountain a little bit out of the way for the moment. Also because, as I already told you in the last episodes, I got a lot of problems with the files. Finally I managed to convert them into a format that I really can work with, and this took a lot of time, but my engine was running the whole night to complete the file, and now I'll be able to put out the next one, and also the 6th episode is ready to be commentated by me. Don't know if I get it today. I'm pretty sure I won't, because I got some soccer training tonight, and also I want to stay a little bit with my friends and so on, so private life still is a little bit more important than doing this stuff here. So yeah, back to the station here. As I've said in the last episode, I don't know if I'm going to put in all the stuff we have, or I did with the station, because the first attempt of the station really went wrong completely. To be honest, I wasn't really happy with it, and the final result that all of you know has a really good station, which I'm really happy with. But this one here, which I'm building at the moment, well, it's a basis, it's a good foundation, but it's not the final result. But as I've checked all the files, I thought, yeah, well, it might be cool to keep it in the first attempt, so that you can see, guys, what really went wrong, because I took the wrong part and so on. But after this I will be doing a cut and then showing you guys the last episode with the final station and the final build of the Space Mountain, because honestly all the stuff here with Space Mountain takes too many hours to do and takes too many episodes now. Many people will get bored with it, and also I do get bored with it, so this year will be the last episode which goes into the detail work, and the next one will be the final product in the end. So maybe one more episode. I don't know if I get it into one episode or two, but yeah. So as you can see here, I took these arrow parts, these reddish arrow parts, as supports. I thought it might be kind of cool, because red was really a little bit missing in the whole project, and maybe I thought this would be a good attempt to do it with these supports. So now I'm going to spend a lot of time building these supports here, looking really futuristic and really shiny, to be honest. But after I've finished all these here, I just had one look from far away, and I thought immediately, well, that doesn't work. So yeah, I left it in because maybe some of you get inspired by the version I do here, and it's speeded up, so it's not too bad here. But yeah, as you can see now, the station is going to be filled by all of these parts. Maybe also already at this stage you noticed that there's really a lot of red. What I didn't know at this stage also was that they are going to shine in the right light in the night time. Which really wasn't a good effect for the station, because it really lighted up absolutely drastically, so that everything was shining red. So yeah, not kind of cool. So yeah, but still at this moment in time I was going on with the roof, because I was a little bit I thought it would be okay, and enough of these reddish part. Of course there are enough, because they are really kind of eye-catching, and so don't use too many of them. So I went on with a little bit more conservative look and feel with these iron parts here, to give it a little bit more the iron support look that you have, kind of an industrial look to it, not too futuristic, and a little bit mixed up with normal parts here. Yeah, but then I thought, okay, I need some supports to the roof, because there was no red thing I could use. So I also took the red arrows here and kind of messed a little bit around in the first attempt, because it really wasn't working that well. Yeah, because at this point in time I didn't know that I had to put something behind the object to have the rotation of the object all the way the same. I also saw it in some videos here on YouTube that you have to build kind of like a wall in the background of your object, so that your mouse can always link to the wall, and then your object will stay in the same position as you want it to be. Here in this case, I always was sticking with the mouse to the roof, and every time to another location on the roof where the rotation is different and where the whole angle is different, so I had to adjust them every time again, which is in real time kind of annoying and really time intensive, so not the best way to build. Alright, so yeah, going on with the roof, I made another layer of the roof to give it a little bit more 3D look, a little bit more plastic, so that it is yeah, kind of structured. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, continuing with some detail work here, I was about to do some like supports or something else like this. Just trying around which could be a good thing for the support, because I don't want to use too much of these wooden parts or too many of these parts. In the end I did in the whole, if I would say that there is something really not so good about the object or the whole project, it is too much wood parts in it. But honestly, these were the only parts that really fit into my kind of needs I had to go close to the color code, so to say, which Space Mountain offers in the real world. Because normally the best would be kind of like a bronze color touch, like old metal and so on. But since this is Alpha 1, where we don't have these parts, and I'm pretty sure something of this will be coming in the future ones, but still at this time, at this point in time, there are no iron parts, so I had to do something else, and this is why I took too many wooden parts here. But obviously it's kind of very woodish. So now here you can see that I'm going on with some detail work, like these iron fences to give them a little bit like connecting the supports with this one. And here was about to try if I could look at like a planet or something like this, and just an object that reminds of a planet, just to have something in the station to make it a little bit look nicer. So here, yeah, just customized the toilet building, which was also, like I said in some of the Times Square videos, if you want to get peeps in an area, you need to place there like a toilet or like a food or drink shop, so that the peeps go there, because at the moment this is one chance to get people, or one possibility to get people in an area. Just give them like food, drink, toilet kind of stuff, and then they will go there. Also of course rides, but in the exit area they won't go there just because they want to go there. They only go there if there's something worth it, like I said, like toilets and so. So yeah, here is going to be finished the whole station from the outer side. As you might have seen, I have put in some new buildings to make it look like a little bit rounded up there, and here like make an open spot for the coaster, so that people who do exit the coaster can have a look back where they went on. I was kind of I had in my mind that on the real Space Mountain there is some point in the queue where you can already look at the coaster, but I wasn't sure if it was in the queue or if it was after exiting the coaster. Maybe some of you do know it and can tell me the truth, but I thought it would be in the, I don't know if it was in the queue. I put it here in the exit area, so to have it like, yeah, just a final look back at the coaster you've just ridden. Yeah, here the next part is kind of annoying part, because I wanted to fill up the interior here with some custom signs or something like this, and yeah, what I didn't notice is that these parts came out of the back of the wall, as you can see here, and it was really hard stuff to cover them up, like here just putting on some roof tiles or something like this, and it doesn't work, so I deleted them again. And as I've said in the beginning of this series here, the whole process here was about like trial and error, and as you can see here, it really is. I was just building everything from scratch and trying new things. For example, like the one which you can see here now, I wanted to do like a planet like Saturn. Is it Saturn in English? I don't know, but yeah, like the planet with the ring from the outer side, and I'm not telling of Halo. I mean the planet, the real planet with the ring. I tried to rebuild it with these lights, and it kind of, well, no, it doesn't went too well, but I think you can get an idea of it if you want to. So yeah, but as I'm going to get bored by just doing the station all the time, I just skipped here to the tube, to the cannon, which is really, as it's more a cannon than a tube, because the cannon up the hill just fires the space shuttle into the sky, and this is what really this was about. So yeah, after this, going on with putting some effort here in the entrance area, which I'm really happy about with the final result, because it really looks like I would imagine the Planet Coaster version of Space Mountain. It's not like the original look. I just made a new attempt and just new ways, because I couldn't place the sea here with the Nautilus in front of it, because we don't have water and we don't have a Nautilus. So yeah, I could have made some lake here with blue parts, but really I didn't want to. So I just made a really own version of it. As you might have seen with these golden planet in the middle there, forgive me that I don't use the trick to hold the shift key and then rotate the object so that it's always on the same position, because I didn't know about the trick at this time, so I put them together like this. But yeah, it was kind of the way I did it there, so I left it, because it looks okay, so I don't need to do anything else there. Yeah, here afterwards I'm putting all these stone bar, futuristic stone look-alike thing together to make it look like a real moon area or something like this. And yeah, kind of annoying again, stepping back to the station, because I wasn't really happy with that, trying out something else, then noticing it doesn't work so well, and again I skipped back to the entrance area here. It's not that I'm an impatient person, but really Planet Coaster offers so many possibilities that I want to do everything at the same time, and this is really why I skipped from one project to the other. And yeah, this is about the whole story, how I do play Planet Coaster. And of course the game is about coasters. Some of you might get a little bit annoyed or maybe bored by the fact that I'm building so many buildings instead of coasters, but really there aren't too many possibilities with coasters at the moment, so I really focus on the building system. And I guess this was also what the developers said. They wanted really to see what people can get out of the building system. So yo, Frontier, I listened to you, and then I just tried out what is really possible. So this is what I came up with: the Space Mountain here, or the Times Square, the Big Ben, or the newest one, the Star Destroyer, which you can all see on my channel here if you just look on the other videos, or maybe in the end I will be doing some kind of like a final part of every video where I will get some links to the other videos in case you didn't see them yet. And so yeah, this is all about how I do play Planet Coaster. So going on here with customizing the entrance area, again took these chimneys here to make these fence parts, putting together first of all the chimneys on the side of the pathway, and then taking back these iron fences. I don't know if these are even fences or something else. I haven't figured out yet, but they look like fences, so I take them as fences. Yeah, really it worked kind of good. I'm not too happy with the dimensions, because these fences are a little bit too big in comparison to the peeps walking around. Maybe I'll change that in a later stage when some new fences are released in the game. Also, if the performance will improve, I also will do a bit more of video material, video footage here of the Planet Coaster, of the Space Mountain one. And yeah, that's it about this episode here, just finishing some part of the entrance area before I will go on in the next episode with the final station here. So hope you enjoyed it this time. Hope you are still patient and awaiting the next episodes, and If not, or if you didn't, or if you don't have seen everything else, just check the channel if you like the other project, and then yeah, just have a nice day again. Ciao guys.